Good morning, students. Now coming to last topic of photosynthesis. Factors affecting photosynthesis. Factors affecting photosynthesis. You know, plants they produce carbohydrates by photosynthetic process. These plants trap the radiant energy and is converted into chemical energy in light phase. Now by using this chemical energy in dark phase, CO2 is reduced into carbohydrates. They produce some amount of heat. Okay. So the yielding in plants, it is can be measured by actually the yielding in plants, it is calculated by, measured by, is determined by rate of photosynthesis. Rate of photosynthesis. Okay. By calculating the rate of photosynthesis, automatically we can calculate or we can measure the yielding in plants. We can measure the yielding in the plants. That is the importance of rate of photosynthesis. Anyhow, yielding of plants can be calculated by using the rate of photosynthesis, especially in crop plants. In crop plants, how much amount of yielding is found in these crop plants? It can be measured by the rate of, by calculating the rate of photosynthesis. Similarly, this photosynthetic process, it is affected by, it is influenced by number of internal and external factors. Number of internal and external factors, they influence the rate of photosynthesis. For example, there are some internal factors that influence the rate of photosynthesis. Internal factors. The internal factors are number, okay, age and size and orientation of leaves. Okay, greater the number of leaves, higher the rate of photosynthesis. Okay, greater the size of leaf, automatically the rate of photosynthesis is very more. So number, age, size and orientation, arrangement of leaves, it is one of the, it can influence the rate of photosynthesis, and this is one of the internal factors that influence the rate of photosynthesis. At the same time, okay, number of mesophyll cells, number of mesophills and number of chloroplasts and number of chlorophyls, okay, all these also internal factors that influence the rate of photosynthesis. Number of mesophyll, greater the number of mesophyll, automatically higher the rate of photosynthesis. Mesophyll number of mesophyll cells in leaf and the number of chloroplasts within the mesophyll cell and the number of chlorophylls within the chloroplast, all these can influence the rate of photosynthesis and are the internal factors. Okay, at the same time, internal concentration of carbon dioxide. Internal concentration of carbon dioxide, that is also one of the internal factor that influence the rate of photosynthesis. Anyhow, yielding in crop plants can be calculated by the rate of photosynthesis. Several internal and external factors they influence the rate of photosynthesis. Internal factors are number, age, size and orientation of leaves, number of mesophyll cells, number of chloroplasts, number of chlorophylls, pigments, and internal concentration of CO2. All these, they are a type of internal factors that influence the rate of photosynthesis. Now coming to external characters. External characters. You know, external characters means environmental, physical or physical factors. There are some physical factors that influence the rate of photosynthesis. They are external factors like light, and also concentration of CO2 and temperature and water availability, soil water. All these, they are a type of external factors that influence the rate of photosynthesis. Internal factors and external factors. So the rate of photosynthesis in plants, it is directly influenced by some external and internal factors. In external factors are for light, CO2 concentration and temperature and water. Okay. So photosynthetic process, it is influenced by multiple factors. Many internal factors and external factors, multiple factors. Very, very important. When a process is conditioned by, when a process is dependent on several separate factors, rate of photosynthesis. For example, photosynthesis, it is directly dependent on some internal and external factors. Many factors are there. This process is influenced by many factors. It is limited by many factors. But which factor it limits the rate of photosynthesis? Rate of photosynthesis, it is directly dependent on which factor? Here multiple factors are there. But which factor it determine the rate of photosynthesis? Which factor it limit the photosynthetic rate? Okay. Now coming to the most important point. When a process is conditioned by, when a processor is conditioned by several separate factors, when a processor, it is the rate is conditioned as to its rate is conditioned by several separate factors, rate of the process is limited by the factor which is present in a relative minimal value, relative low concentration. Okay. When a process is conditioned as to its rapidity by several factors, rate of the process is limited by the factor which is present in very lower concentration. For example, here light, temperature, concentration of CO2 and water and internal factors, all these factors they influence the rate of photosynthesis. But rate of photosynthesis, it is dependent on the factor which is present in minimal value, that is in low concentration. Among these factors, which one is in a very lower value, which is in a very lower concentration? CO2. When compared to all these factors, CO2 concentration in atmosphere is very low. So, rate of photosynthesis, it is limited by the CO2 concentration. Rate of process is limited by the factor present in very minimal value. Such a minimal value factor is called law of limiting factor. Such a factor is called limiting factor. This is called limiting factor. Very, very important. When a process is conditioned as to its rapidity by several separate factors, rate of the process is limited by the factor present in relative minimal value. In photosynthesis, relative minimal value factor is CO2. Such a factor which is present in a relative minimal value, that is called limiting factor. Rate of photosynthesis, rate of the process is limited by this limiting factor. What is limiting factor for photosynthesis? CO2 is the limiting factor, because when compared to other factors, CO2 concentration in atmosphere is very low, that is 0.03%. It is very low concentrated factor. Rate of the process is limited by this limiting factor, which is present in very low concentration. And this phenomenon is called, it was discovered by scientist Blackman's limiting factor. Blackman's law of limiting factor. Very, very important. Blackman's law of limiting factor. Blackman's law of limiting factors. Very, very important. Who discovered this event in first time in the process? Scientist Blackman. What is very, very definition important definition. What is Blackman's law of limiting factor? When a process is conditioned as to its rapidity by several separate factors, rate of the process is limited by the factor which is present in minimal value. Such a factor is called a limiting factor. Such a phenomenon is called Blackman's law of limiting factor. What is the limiting factor in CO2 photosynthetic process? Limiting factor in photosynthesis is CO2. Because its concentration is in a minimal value in atmosphere, that is 0.03%. So that this is considered as the limiting factor. Very, very important. Anyhow, photosynthesis is dependent on, is influenced by internal and external factors. External factors are light, CO2 concentration and temperature and availability of soil water. And here many factors may influence the rate of photosynthesis, but rate of photosynthesis it is limited by the factor present in minimal value. Such minimal value factor is called limiting factor. Such limiting factor in photosynthesis is a concentration of CO2, because their concentration in atmosphere is a very low concentration, that is 0.03%. Now coming to one by one, how these external factors they influence the rate of photosynthesis. First coming to influence of light on photosynthesis. Influence of light. Okay. You know, light is consumed in photosynthetic process to reduce CO2 into carbohydrates. Light is consumed in light phase. Actually, this light it influences the rate of photosynthesis in three ways. One is light intensity. Okay. Two, light quality. Three, this is light duration. Light it influences the rate of photosynthesis in three ways. One is the light intensity, two, light quality, three, light duration. Now coming to the light quality. How light quality it influences the rate of photosynthesis? Rate of photosynthesis is very more, okay, in red and blue lights. Rate of photosynthesis is very more in red and blue lights. Red and blue lights are very suitable light intensities for improving the rate of photosynthesis. But what about in which type of light, in which light rate of photosynthesis almost zero or it is very low? This is green. Rate of photosynthesis in green light is very low, almost opposite, 0. And which one is a very suitable light for rate of photosynthesis? Red and blue lights are very suitable lights, and the rate of photosynthesis is very more in red and blue regions of spectrums. But it is very low for green. Now coming to another one, this is duration. Okay, duration. For example, one plant, potted plant, living potted plant, was placed in a atmosphere, that is in sunlight, and at the same time one potted plant, it was placed in dark, inside the room, dark room. Which plant it show high rate of photosynthesis? Okay, the plant which is placed in sunlight, it show high rate of photosynthesis. But the plant which is placed in dark, it show low rate of photosynthesis. Okay. Now coming to another experiment. One plant was continuously placed in sunlight. One plant was exposed to the light in flashes. Such plant flash light in flashes. Light in flashes means one plant is continuously placed in light, and one plant, it was placed in light for 1 hour. And then it is placed in dark 1 hour, and light, dark, alternatively. That is light in flashes. Okay. Which plant show high rate of photosynthesis? Is it placed continuously in light, or placed or exposed to light in flashes? Rate of photosynthesis is very more in the plant which is exposed to light in flashes. Rate of photosynthesis is low in the plant which is placed continuously inside the light. Anyhow, this is light duration. Plant which is exposed to light in flashes, it show high rate of photosynthesis. Continuously placed plant, it show low rate of photosynthesis. Now coming to light intensity. Light intensity is also influence the rate of photosynthesis. For example, in low light conditions, in low light intensity, in case of low light intensity, there is a linear relation between light intensity and carbon fixation. Okay. In case of low light intensities, there is a linear relation between the light intensity and the photosynthetic rate, means carbon fixation. Okay. But in high light intensity, but in high light intensity, what about in light intensity, high light intensity? There is a linear relationship between the carbon fixation and the light intensity in low light conditions. Like this, linear relation between light intensity and carbon fixation in low light intensities. But there is not the further improvement of rate of photosynthesis in high light intensities. This relation was not observed. This relation is absent in high light intensities. Means an increase in the light intensity up to a certain level, also followed by an increase in the rate of carbon fixation, means rate of photosynthesis. But there is not the further improvement of rate of photosynthesis in high light intensities. Why in high light intensities there is no the linear relation? In high light intensities, chlorophylls, okay, chlorophylls, they undergo oxidation. they undergo oxidation. That is called photo bleaching. Photo oxidation and also called photo bleaching. Photo bleaching. Why in high light intensities there is no the relationship between carbon fixation and the light intensity? Only it is present in low intensity but not in high light intensity. In high light intensities, all the chlorophylls present in chloroplasts, they undergo oxidation, they denature, they are very sensitive to high light intensities. At high light intensities, all the chlorophylls, they undergo damage, they become damaged, they undergo oxidation, they undergo photo bleaching. Because of this reason, rate is increases, rate is decreases. Rate is decreases. Okay? You know, all the plants, they saturate at 10% of total sunlight, absorbed sunlight. Okay? Most of the plants and almost all plants, they are saturated at 10% of light in absorbed sunlight. Because of this reason, in a majority of the cases, light it's not acts as a limiting factor in photosynthesis. But rarely, light it acts as a limiting factor, especially the plants which are present in shady plants and plants present in dense forests. Light it acts as a limiting factor very rarely, only in case of shady plants and dense forests, where the sunlight is not focused and where always the location is in darkness, where the 10% of sunlight is not available. In such situations, in such plants, only light acts as a limiting factor. Otherwise, the light is not a limiting factor for photosynthesis, because most of the plants, they are saturated at 10% of absorbed sunlight, so that it's not a limiting factor. Only shady plants and plants found in very dense forests, in these plants only light acts very rarely as limiting factor. Okay? Why in high light intensities the rate is decreases? Why? There is no linear relationship between high light intensities. In high light intensities, rate of photosynthesis it is decreased and the chloroplasts are damaged and some other factors they become limited. In high light intensities, some other factors they become limited. Because of this reason, rate is not influenced by high light intensity. Only linear relation present between carbon fixation and the light intensity at very low light conditions.